Hey scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Traci Reed Designs, and this one is for the release of the Our Story Matters collection. So all this weekend there will be lots of inspiration using this collection. This is a great one if you are a scrapbooker and you want to scrapbook about the fact that you are a scrapbooker or crafter. Or you want to, use it for documenting anything. It's truly like there's no like specific theme. It has cameras, it has like film strips, it has florals, it has frames, it has fun alphas, it has great already pre-made titles, and then it has like things like glue and scissors and scrapbook albums, and it is an awesome collection. I absolutely love it. I say that every time, but it's true. It's a real fun one, and I love that you can use it, and it's got the color scheme in it is so fresh and just fun. Definitely if you're tired of the winter blues kind of thing, this is a great collection to just grab and play with and have all those bright fun colors. So what I have to show you first is the background that I already created to use for this layout. I had thought that I turned my camera on to record. Turns out it was not on. And so I ended up creating the background of my layout. And then when I went to turn the camera off to say like, hey, I'm going to go map my photo and we'll come back with the embellishing kind of thing, turns out nothing got recorded. So I'm going to show you what I did, and then we'll proceed to finish this layout. So this piece of pattern paper here with all of the viewfinders, I'm going to mat my photo, which is right here. I matted it already on a white piece of cardstock. So I'm going to use this as the second mat for my photo. So that is my photo. So I will do that off camera. Now, for my background. So let's talk about this for a second. I took a piece of white cardstock, and in the digital collection, Traci has paint splatters. So there's a paint splatter in the background. So I started with that and I printed that. Then once I had my my background printed, I took a stencil from my stash, which is sort of the film strip. I took Tumba glass and prized ribbon, distress oxide, and put that through the stencil. Then I took prized ribbon and faded jean, I think. I'm pretty sure that was the two. Distress oxide ink, and did splatters. So that became my background. So we got all that. Then what I decided to do, and if you've watched any of my videos, you always know that I frame my layouts usually with a piece of pattern, or not pattern paper, well, sometimes pattern paper, but usually it's cardstock. I decided for this one to do something a little bit different. So I took several patterns from I printed these as the Traveler's Notebook sized prints. So they're scaled down in version. And so I went ahead and printed several patterns, as you see, and then I cut 1-inch strips from those Traveler's Notebook papers, and I proceeded to glue them around the edge of my paper. So now I have this time my frame is on top of my white cardstock, and so I created this fun frame with all of these really fun patterns. So if you want to get an idea of the patterns, or some of the patterns, this is definitely not all of them, you can see them here. And then just to add some extra interest, I took a stamp, which is a stitching stamp. I want to say this one was from Elle Studio, I think. And I took some black ink and I stamped all the way around. So now I have this fun bordered background. And I really liked the black. There's a lot of black in this collection. And I really like the black stitching on the pattern papers. It really sort of gives it a nice pop. So that is my background. So that being said, I am going to go ahead, turn off the camera, mat this, and fairly certain my photo is probably going to go pretty close. It's going to go down toward the bottom, but it's probably going to go pretty close to the center, maybe a little bit over, but it's probably going to end up right around here, give or take. So when we come back, I will have this matted, and then as you can see, I have embellishments around me. I have some from the digital, as well as some from the sticker sheet. So this is what we're starting with. So I'll come back and we'll finish this up. Okay, my photo is all matted, and I have stuck it down pretty much where I showed earlier that I planned to put it. So now we're just going to play with all these embellishments, and I kind of have an idea of how I want to lay it out. We'll see if it comes together the same way I have it in my head. But I have this printed ribbon. I love the trims and stuff that Traci puts in her digital collections. I've been having so much fun printing them out and having my silhouette cut it. I love this sort of ribbon element that was in the digital kit. So I have one of the film strip that you see here with the hearts. Hopefully you can see that. I'm in camera. That is actually one of the pattern papers, and I just cut it apart. It's a whole diagonal stripe of these little film strips, and so I cut that out, and then I'm going to put that sort of as a grounding element underneath my photo, and then I'm going to weave in this ribbon and have it kind of an extra element underneath my film strip and my photo. So it's going to go just like that. So I'm really liking that. So that's a fun little element. And then I have some hearts, and this is a mixture of, like I said, the digital and the stickers. So I can't remember which ones are which, and I did punch a Mickey head out of that same yellow paper. So we're just going to layer these guys up. And let's see, I actually want to put that one down there. Now I'm just playing with color and which I want to put, what I want to put where. And the elements of my clusters have sort of the same feel to each of them, which I do a lot of times when I'm making my layouts anyway. I tend to make my clusters have at least some elements that are the same. That's the case in this one as well. There's going to be a camera in each one. There's going to be hearts. And then some of them have other pieces, but that is essentially what I was going with. And this is super cute from the sticker sheet. I thought that is super cute. And it's a picture of my guys, so I figured that was kind of fitting. And then this is from the digital collection. I decided to make it easy on myself and just use one of the ready-made titles. So I thought that worked out pretty well. So that's going to go right up there. And then, like I said, so I kind of have like a cluster here, and I guess you could call this a really big cluster. You can say whatever, however you think that should go. And now my question is, where do I put this? Maybe right in there, possibly. There we go. There was like a little bit of trapped white space like right there, so I want to make sure I cover that. Don't want a little gap that was between here and the photo, because this would stop it, so there'd be like trapped space in there. Ideally, I don't want that to happen. So we're gonna try to cover that. And then I'm liking that, I think. And then lastly, I think I'm just gonna put one up here because, of course, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I am a big fan of sort of somewhat of a 3 embellishment cluster kind of feel to my pages. And I think this layout would benefit from sort of 3 clusters just to kind of fill up some of that white space. So yeah, I like this. I think this turned out really good. So I am going to go ahead, glue this down off camera. I have some enamel dots here that I'm just going to come in with a finishing touch for the layout. And this layout, I'm going to do some sneaks on release day, and then this layout, if you're watching this video, this is going to go with the Insta hop or the Instagram hop. So if you haven't checked that out, or if you've gotten to this layout from the Instagram hop, be sure to hop along and see what everybody created on the Instagram hop, and then be on the lookout again. Come back tomorrow and I will have a second layout with this adorable new collection, and see what I have created for that one as well. So with that, guys, I think rather than stop the camera and turn it back on just to see me place enamel dots, I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera once I glue everything down. So still photos will be coming up in just a sec, and that will give you the full picture, and the enamel dots will be on the page. And so with that, guys, I will check you out on the next video. Don't forget to go grab this in the shop. If you are interested in a new, fun, very easy to use collection, go check it out. Grab it while it's on sale. It's the best time to buy these collections. And so yeah, with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.